Hello friends, and welcome back to our channel. For this vlog we are going to show you some of our life while we were at the cabin in Seldovia, Alaska. If you want to see us riding in the airplane and getting to the cabin, make sure to check out our previous vlog where I show you how we pack for our family of 6 to go to the cabin for a week. We are currently in this vlog waiting for Grandpa and Dad to come and meet us so that we can get on the boat and go to the cabin. We're all back together. Well, Dad's gone to go get Grandpa. The boys are all back together. Little guy's happy to have his boys back. Calls them his boys. There is a big eagle's nest in that tree, and we watched the eagle pull some grass from the riverbank and fly up there.
I don't.
Hey buddy! You say hi?
Hi.
After a couple hours of back and forth, we're loading up the boat and we can finally go over to the cabin. I've never seen all these piles of shells before. Wondering if they're from the sea otters. After getting to the cabin, we were all pretty worn out from a very long day of traveling, so we decided to eat dinner, and then Mark and the boys put together the new small boat and motor that we hauled over in the airplane. While doing a quick evening trip in the boat, they saw a black bear on the beach and decided to come back to get a gun. They tried to go hunt for it, but never saw another bear. They enjoyed their ride out in the boat and then just came home, had some hot chocolate because they all got pretty chilly, and then we all went to bed. The next morning, the boys were able to harvest an octopus at low tide. I wasn't feeling well and didn't go along with a camera, but we used the octopus as bait for halibut fishing, as well as to make our favorite meal, which is paella. It's a seafood and rice dish popular in Spain that Mark makes for us. We add in octopus, halibut, and clams, and it is everyone's favorite cabin meal. The kids, if you ask them, they will tell you hands down, paella is their favorite meal ever. So we always try and get an octopus if the tides are low enough. The boys also found some other really cool creatures while tide pooling at low tide, and they brought them home in a bucket to observe them and later put them back in the ocean. It was a really good opportunity for Bennett. He went and got a book and figured out what this fish is. That was really interesting to watch and observe in the water. The boys love to gather shells from the beach for target practice. Mark helps them each use the .22 to shoot and learn how to properly handle firearms. One evening we had some friends who were out on their boat for the weekend come and visit us for dinner. Mark made his amazing paella. They brought us some clams that we were able to add to the paella, and it was awesome.
Okay,
That's what we did
just kind of
earlier
scrub
today.
it, Bennett.
Yeah.
Get any of that stuff
I
off,
found some,
and then you can dip it.
Dip it again.
Actually, we're doing this in reverse. Let's do it this way. This will be what
The boys could hardly wait to show off their ropes course. This ropes course is made out of ropes that we find washed up on the beach, all tangled up, that have been Lost by Fishermen, and it was a huge hit with all of the kids. The kids were so excited to play, and our boys were even more excited to show off by jumping in the water for everyone.
Okay, now he's got one up on me. There's no way I would do that right now.
You only do it when we're in Whittier and it's like 90.
Like we were just talking about. There's a lot.
Hey, go for it. Woohoo! After jumping in the water, Hunter made us a beautiful fire on the beach, and we enjoyed lots of talking and throwing rocks and even a few leftover firecrackers. The night ended with a black bear sighting down the beach. We only saw him for a minute or so before he wandered back into the woods, but it did cause a lot of excitement. Today it was warmer and sunny, and the boys were jumping in the ocean. And today we've all had to pull out our wool hats and rain pants and bundle up a little bit more. So going on a walk, see if we can find anything in the tide pools. There's an eagle out here if we can get close enough.
Looking through binoculars. 5 minutes looking through. Still a stump. 1 minute. Still a stump. 5 minutes. Still a stump. 10 minutes. Still a stump. 15 minutes. Still a stump. 20 minutes. Still a stump. 22 minutes. That stump just grew legs and walked away.
Uh-oh. What do you find, Mom?
Crab. I think it has, those eggs on the back.
Yeah, it's eggs that on the back. The female egg. The decorator.
Look at that.
Big show up as well.
Hey, Everett, how you doing back there? Having fun? You keeping warm? Keeping your hands tucked in there to keep warm? All right.
After walking along the beach and exploring, we went through a tidal lagoon and into the forest. During the winter, there are really bad windstorms along the beach, and I had Mark come and stand by the root of these 2 trees that fell so that we can get a perspective of just how giant these roots are. We came out into another lagoon and decided to explore around there, and just as we were getting into the lagoon, the neighbors called to tell us that a bear came out on the beach right after we had passed by. If we go over to these rocks here, there are lots of fossils of clams. Go see if we can get across there and show you some. This has some clam fossils. Clam. Clams there.
Maybe get that off. That, this.
Oh yeah, those are some good ones.
Got it in there.
Shell right there.
This is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a leaf. Look at the leaf. See a leaf?
That would have been a big clam.
Oh, and there's like a heart there.
Yeah, that was the side of a shell. Beaches in Alaska have really extreme tides, and it is low tide right now while we're walking, and where we are walking will be underwater all the way up to that rock face in a few short hours. At high tide, you would have to be in a boat or walk through the forest to be able to get to the lagoon where we were exploring. Right, here's the bear tracks. So we only have black bears here, but we saw this one last night and it's a pretty fat one. Kind of fun, as long as it doesn't bother us at the cabin. A few years ago, a neighbor at the cabin gave us a little Coleman camping oven that we use on the propane stove. It is super simple and we have loved experimenting with baking in it. We often make loaves of quick bread and muffin mixes. Today I am making a little cobbler with add water muffin mix and some canned pears. It takes this basic add water muffin mix up to a whole new level. The gauge on our little oven doesn't really work for telling the correct temperature, so we just preheat the oven for a little while and then check the muffins after about 15 minutes and take them out when they are no longer gooey on the top. And we've had no problem making amazing things in this awesome little oven. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. We are having so much fun sharing our adventures with you. Please hit that red subscribe button and that bell to get notified when we post more of This Alaska Life vlogs. Join us next time to see some halibut fishing and a few of our favorite halibut recipes that we cook while at the cabin. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love Alaska or dream of visiting one day. We'll see you soon.
This is the song that never ends. This is the song that never ends.